Their head coach is Myles Smith, and our players are Scheler, Blake Gilmore, Perry Chadwick, Carson Noe, Jesse Harlow, and Jonathon Reyna. I think one is missing, but
yeah, Carson Noe.
No, he's not here. Okay, cool. But again, Cheyenne Wells, the six-man champs for last year. Let's open it up for some questions.
You guys excited for that week one game? That's still fresh in your minds?
We are. Stratton's a familiar foe to us. We played them 4 times in the last 3 years, so both sides kind of, I think, know what to expect, and looking forward to the test early.
Is that a game that's either going to serve as a tone setter, or are you guys worried at all that they're out for blood and out for payback?
I think it's going to have a lot of that playoff atmosphere, but for us, losing, a lot of seniors last year, this group trying to get things figured out, what were our strengths and weaknesses, being confident and building off that here early in the year.
Question for Blake and Ty. You finally climbed that mountain last year. You guys have been so close. 2 years ago, I think COVID and injuries gave you a chance, lost your chance, and then last year you finally got over. What'd that feel like?
It was really cool. I mean, we get to the last 2, freshman, sophomore year, we got to the point where we were just about there, and then Gabe got hurt both years, and it was unbelievable the feeling once we finally got there.
And then the community when you got back there. I believe this is your first title, football title in school history. What was that like?
It was insane. I mean, we got back to town, and the main street was lined with people. I didn't know we had that many people in Cheyenne Wells, but it was so cool. It was really crazy.
And then, coach, for you, I know you're a Cheyenne Wells kid.
Yeah.
Senior year, you got to the finals, didn't quite get it done, but you got it done as a head coach. What was that feeling like?
Just felt great, honestly, for the entire community. Like you said, it's been a long time coming. Had some really good teams in Cheyenne Wells history that, whether it be injuries like these guys just talked about, or just didn't happen that year, just felt good to get over the hump for the program. And hopefully these guys can build off that and that experience, and we can get better in the future.
And then Jonathon and Jesse, what are your expectations for this year? You guys are going to step into more of a leadership role this year, I assume. So what are your expectations for this year?
Stepping up and being the older men in the field, I feel like the younger guys, they can step up. We can be with them, teach them how high school really is about. And I feel like that's here.
Want to add to that? Okay. All right. Other questions, guys? Okay. Coach, what about, a ton of people here, but what about the change in camp? I asked this to another coach. It was close, and then they won it. Do you see a change in your kids' attitude after achieving what you wanted to do?
Yeah, I think knowing that target's on our back, there's a little more sense of urgency. This senior group is the first group we coached as a staff, so they know what it's going to take to get there, and with their leadership this season, pushing these juniors, and we have a really good group of young guys coming up this year that people really didn't get to see last year a whole lot. So for their leadership to teach that group and really step up for us this year is what we're looking forward to the most.
Okay. Anything else? All right, guys, I think we're done. Thank you. Congrats on last year and good luck this year.